Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a videocast and podcast from univrm.com. Today is one of our current event news articles titled Bullying to Death, Yes, Swearing No, Unreal Reality. With the exception of radical right wingnuts, the bullying of people in schools, workplace, and society, a major issue which sane people find abhorrent. The suicide of some due to bullying, harassment, assault, battery, and hate speech, common current event news. Evidently, the unreal reality of wanting to believe people whom are able to speak, especially people under age 18, do not use pejoratives, swear words, or other forms of less than angelic speech more important than the fact that these very actions cause people to be bullied to death, reason enough to make certain the trend continues. In the real world, from elementary school on, the use of swear words, pejoratives, and hate speech is fact, not fiction. Everyone knows this is true, and only through some twisted logic of wanting to believe in unreal reality can anyone attempt to rationalize otherwise through specious posturing. The Weinstein Company created a film called Bully to address the epidemic of terror in school environments that has driven suicide ratios to the highest point in history in developed countries. The rationale that murder by proxy, death of large numbers of people, and rampant brutality is okay, but the use of the word shit may injure someone's sensibilities, truly staggering ignorance and cynicism. The Weinstein Company asked the MPAA's Classifications and Ratings Appeals Board to rate the movie Bully PG-13. The board's tally was 1 vote short of the number needed to allow the rating. After learning the board's decision, Weinstein Company co-chair Harvey Weinstein said in response to the ruling, the Weinstein Company is considering a leave of absence from the MPAA for the foreseeable future. We respect the MPAA and their process, but feel this time it has just been a bridge too far. The MPAA rated the movie R on the basis of language used in the film, language that young teens hurled at a 13-year-old. This is a documentary. A documentary is not scripted, it is filming real-life incidents happening to real-life people. What makes the film strong is it's honest and real, and it's what really happens, said Lee Hirsch, the documentary's director. To create that barrier to young people seeing it is a disappointment. It's the youth who are asking for this film, and they are the ones we need to activate. The documentary follows the stories of 5 bullied young people. Alex Libby, one of the bullied children whose experience is documented in the movie, gave an impassioned plea and eloquently defended the need for kids to be able to see this movie on their own, not with their parents, because that is the only way to truly make a change, he said. Oddly, the board's decision means that Libby cannot go, on his own, to a movie that chronicles the events of his own life. In a written statement, the MPAA said, bullying is a serious issue and a subject that parents should discuss with their children. The MPAA agrees with the Weinstein Company that Bully can serve as a vehicle for such important discussions. It also stated the association has to acknowledge and represent the strong feedback from parents throughout the country who want to be informed about content in movies, including language. The MPAA statement, the R rating is not a judgment on the value of the movie. The rating simply conveys to parents that a film has elements strong enough to require careful consideration before allowing their children to view it. Is there any doubt the ruling a purely political move by the MPAA, or are we too supposed to give credence we live in unreal unreality? In a scene from the movie Casablanca with Humphrey Bogart, not a documentary, we find the answer. In the scene from Casablanca, Humphrey Bogart plays Rick, the casino owner, and Claude Rains plays Captain Renault. The scene goes like this. Rick: how can you close me up? On what grounds? Captain Renault: I'm shocked to find that gambling is going on here. A croupier hands Renault a pile of money. You're winning, sir. Captain Renault. Oh, thank you very much. Captain Renault. Everybody out at once. On our website, you can watch the short scene of the movie from Casablanca on YouTube, where it is hypertext linked. This has been copyright 2012, univrm.com, trademarked, all rights reserved. At univrm.com, we create original content with humor and satire on current event news, opinion articles, economy articles, science current events, and our science fiction book series titled Change Hope. As an advertisement, please remember univrm.com offering our science fiction book series Change Hope, released as a series on a chapter and book-by-book basis like the old Amazing Stories magazine. Change Hope available in all ebook formats and as an audiobook. You can purchase by going to www.univrm.com/downloads/. You can listen to this article via podcast at the iTunes Store by subscribing to univrm.com, or read it on Facebook at the UNIVRM channel. You can also listen or subscribe to our articles via videocast or podcast on YouTube on the UNIVRM channel. This has been a videocast and podcast brought to you by univrm.com, and we hope to bring you more articles and podcasts in future.